YouTube? Tommy here from Green Rhino, here with another video. Part 2 of my last video. If you haven't seen it, I suggest probably watch that one first, then watch this one. But this one is talking about things that maybe that I missed in the last video, because I was just going off the top, going off the top of my head. I feel like I wanted to motivate some people, and I kind of feel that too. I just on the treadmill here, do my 20 minutes. I don't do this enough, so I'm trying to get motivated. So what I want to talk about is reality. Reality is, if I don't do this every once in a while, maybe twice a week, I might have some health problems as I get older. If I don't keep my muscles working, my body's going to break down on me. In nowadays economy, credit is worth more than dollars. Okay, that's a reality. People say, I don't do credit, all cash. Guess what, guys? Credit's worth more than cash any day. I'd rather have zero money in my pocket and 780 credit score in these times, especially, than cash. Okay, so credit is definitely better than cash. So if you ain't working on your credit, start doing it now. Got Credit Karma. Let me tell you a little hint real quick. I don't want to be on this too long, but if you have some stuff on your credit history, get on Credit Karma, dispute them all. Dispute everything. If they don't reply within 30 days, guess what? Comes off your credit. All right, that's all I'm gonna tell you on that. But yes, credit's worth more than cash. Reality is you have to live in reality in order to succeed, to achieve, to be able to do anything in life. If you want to get somewhere, you got to start moving. And and if you're only moving when you're not in reality, when you come to reality, you're still in the same place. Let me kind of clarify that a little bit more. I know that the pot is illegal in a lot of states now, and no, I don't think pot is the worst thing in the world. I don't think it's going to kill you. Matter of fact, I know it isn't going to kill you. But guess what it does do? It unmotivates you. What any drug is, alcohol, wine, it's escape from reality, really. I mean, work a hard day's work. We get off work, and some of us pick up a beer. They have a beer, maybe two, and that's it. They know how to manage, okay? And there's some people out there that actually, might smoke some weed in the evening, or just keep it to the weekends, okay? So they're living 90% of their life in reality, and then the other 10% or 5%, and just, escaping reality. This is the deal, guys. If you're not living reality, you ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. Now, you might say, hey, I know a guy who, he's a total pothead, and he's successful. Well, guess what? About 5% of us can manage. We can actually juggle. Not me, because I quit in my mid-20s. But they can actually juggle life and being high 24/7. Ain't for me. Motivates them. And you might think that that's you, but look at your situation where you're at right now. Are you where you want to be? So my point is, you have to live in reality, okay? I don't care if it's alcohol or whatever. You got to do it all in moderation. Even Bob Marley said that, guys, all in moderation. So if you're living in a reality to where you're working for somebody for $13 an hour, minimum wage, and you're in your mid-20s and you're thinking, and you're feeling hopeless, worst thing you want to do is escape reality. What you want to do is not reject it, embrace it, follow the rules of life. Look what successful people are doing and copy them, imitate them. I make my videos so people can imitate me, so they can be successful. You know, I kind of talk about my history and how I didn't have role models. You know, I had to dig it out for myself. So we have to live in reality, guys. So enough of that. This isn't an anti-drug video either, at all. But what I did want to say is I am 51 years old, just turned it this year, and I feel like I just started. I really didn't get started motivated in life until I was 40. 40 years old, I went to a vocational school. I told you about that, 3D animation. Something happened while I was in class there. Something happened when I did that course. Something clicked in my brain. I don't know what it was, but my life hasn't been the same since. I've seen that I can achieve, and I don't need to have a bunch of money in my pocket to do what I need to do. Everybody's like, I don't have no money for that, so I can never do it. But let me tell you also, guys, not everybody is the same. Not everybody wants to start their own business. Some people are content with working their 9 to 5 for whatever their boss is giving them, going home, and doing that day in, day out. They don't really want any responsibility. They just don't want it. And for those guys, hey, no judge, I mean, of course not everybody's the same, or else everybody would be owning businesses and nobody be working for anybody. But this is for the people that are kind of a little unsettled in life and keep juggling. What do I need to do? I don't like college. I don't like school. I don't have the money for starting my own business. But they're not giving me any money. They're not giving me what I'm worth at work. Well, that's when you got to start playing the game of life. All right, the game of life. The game of life is get educated. Education is worth money or credit, actually. Because with education, you can get money and credit. So educate yourself on what you want to do. Build your credit. And start moving. Start marching toward whatever it is you want to do, whether it's carpet cleaning or whatever it is. Okay? It doesn't matter. The worst thing you can do is sit down and wait and say tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I've seen people say maybe tomorrow for 30 years, and then they got up off the couch and they're bent forward because their back's all messed up. That's not me. And that's not what I do. Is I watch what other people do and I learn off of them. And I'm not saying I'm the smartest person in the world, because I believe if I can do it, anybody can do it. And once you start moving, everything else is going to start moving. Once you make that first step, all right, things are going to start moving for you and revealing themselves. You got a whole bunch of leaves in a pond, and it's still, they're not moving, they're just floating there. You throw a pebble in there, ripples start going out, everything starts moving and bumping into each other. That's how it is in life. If you don't start moving, things are not going to start happening. Faith without action is dead. Okay, so if you're read the Bible or religious, it's in the Bible, and it's true. So you got to move. The economy, for example, we go through a roller coaster, but it keeps going up. The value of houses may go down here and there, but they keep going up. They keep going up. The value in yourself is going to keep going up, as long as you keep working. Okay, things are going to get better. You're going to look back and say, well, I'm in a better place I was last year. I was in a better place I was 2 years ago. As long as you're making positive steps in life, that's gonna get you somewhere. But if you're gonna just sit back and just wait, wait for that lottery. Sorry, guys. Odds are you're gonna be in the same place you are right now at 25, and you're gonna be when you're in your senior years. And then you're gonna watch all these people you grew up with going off doing their own thing, coming back to college, driving their BMWs and Mercedes and living in these fat houses. And only thing they did different was play that game of life. You know? Granted, for some people it's going to be harder than others. That's just society. All right? Where you're born, who you are, the color of your skin. You know, majority of my family, or my close adopted family, the people that I called family, that weren't blood friends, well, they weren't white, you know. I've seen the struggles. I've seen it firsthand. You know, I've seen a police officer call a friend of mine that was black the N-word. Yeah, I was shocked. So unless you live in that world, you really don't know. And for people that yeah, basically everybody's not created equal. I mean, everybody's created equal, but not everybody's judged or treated equal. So if that's you, you know what? You gotta try harder. You know, you gotta play that role. I'm really critical on presenting yourself professional. You know, so I wear a collared shirt. You know, I try to I've been asked a few times if I was a franchise, and that's ultimate compliment for me, because I know that I'm being professional, and they're trusting me. Okay, so if you got tattoos all over your arms and necks and all that stuff, I know the trends are nowadays. Make sure you compensate with collared shirt, pant. I mean, make yourself look professional as you can, and be a people person, and talk to your customers, have them trust you. So. Right, very important. Once you figure out what it is you want to do, and start moving toward it, don't talk to people about what you're going to do. Not even your family. Don't talk to your friends about it, because believe it or not, if anybody's going to bring you down and discourage you, it's going to be the people closest to you. It's just reality. You know, it's just reality. As far as your family. Sometimes it takes people, strangers, to recognize what you're doing before they recognize what you're doing. It's just the way it is. So keep it close knit. Just work on your goals, and because other people's approval shouldn't matter if you're serious about something like this. It's for you. It's to make you happy, right? Just because you like spaghetti with eggs in it doesn't mean everybody else has to like spaghetti with eggs in it. Are you going to stop eating spaghetti with eggs in it? By the way, it's pretty good. I don't know many people do it, but but my point is, because other people don't like something or believe in something, it doesn't mean you shouldn't. I mean, we're all lived on this world to live our life, not live other people's lives. So do what makes you happy. All right. Have a good one. Please like, subscribe, comment, and don't give up. Right now is the time. Today's the day. Do something. Start moving.